so many of us have hash browns in our freezer. And while yes, they are a great side dish as is, why not just dress them up a little bit? Today I'm going to share with you 4 different recipes using the hash brown patties. It's a way to just kind of make them more than just a potato side dish. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. For our first 2 recipes, I'm going to preheat my oven to 425, and we're going to go ahead and put our hash brown potatoes, our little patties, in the oven and get them baking. We need them super duper crispy. Now I've made a recipe before. I'm going to share it again at the end of this video that was called Touchdown Taters, and we did not get the hash brown patties crispy enough. Lesson learned. Today we're going to make sure we do that. I'm using my large baking sheet from Caraway, super non-stick. I don't have to spray it or anything. But if you don't have a very non-stick pan, either spray it first or you can put parchment paper down. But I'm just doing 8 right now. I'll do 4 of each kind that we're making, but these are about to go in the oven. Okay, we're gonna pop those in there. They're gonna be in there for about 30 minutes. However, we will flip them at about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna set the timer. Also, if you're not making a ton of these, you could definitely stick those in the air fryer and just crisp them up for about 20 minutes at 400. That should work. While that is going, I've got some bacon going here. We need crumbled bacon as one of the toppings for our potato hash brown recipes. So I'm starting that now. It shouldn't take long at all, but let's go prep some other stuff for our first one. The first one we're making is basically just kind of like loaded tater skins, but with hash browns instead. We're gonna make a yummy concoction to go on top, but included in that are some of these chives. So I just chopped up some chives. The bacon is also going to go on this particular one. We've got some sour cream and we've also got some ranch powder. So let me show you. So we're going to use about a ½ cup of sour cream. And then also in this, we're just going to sprinkle some ranch seasoning. Teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half is all you need. And then we'll also add in our chives. Okay, let's just mix that together and then we'll set that to the side. I'm going to taste it and make sure I can taste the ranch in there. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's good. Now we're just gonna grate some cheese or shred some cheese. If you wanna use the pre-shredded, like bagged cheese, that's fine. It just may not melt quite as well. It's always better if you have freshly shredded cheese. We need about a ½ cup or so. Okay, that's probably plenty. I'm just doing plain cheddar cheese. So there's everything we need for these. Okay, our first batch is out. Now, what you're about to see is me kind of dress up 4 of these, and then the other 4 will be for the next recipe, so you'll see that next. But these seem pretty crispy compared to the ones I've done before. So I think we did good this time. Let's chat about cookware. This portion of today's video is kindly sponsored by Caraway. Y'all, it's the only cookware, it's the only bakeware that I've been using for about 4 years now. I get questions almost every single video about my cookware, and then I also get questions about how it's holding up now that I've had it for so long. And let me tell you, it holds up beautifully. Not only is it non-toxic and super non-stick, but that also means that it's very easy to clean. I just hand wash them really easily, and they've done so well over the 4 years. Prior to having Caraway, anytime I had some type of cookware that I noticed it had scratches on it, I knew that there were toxins leaking into our food. So I would get rid of it, and then I would go in search of something else, and I would buy something else that probably also had Teflon and all kinds of chemicals in it. And it was just this cycle that I went through over and over again. So I was so thrilled to hear that Caraway does not have any toxins. It is ceramic coated, making it super non-stick. But even if you were to accidentally scratch it, you're not having toxins leak into your food. You're safe. And I've had them for 4 years now. In that time, I probably would have gone through 2 sets of other types of cookware. So I love the fact that I've kept these for 4 years and there is no end in sight. These things are wonderful. And you'll love that it goes not only on the stovetop, but you can take it from the stovetop and then put it into the oven as well. Not only do they have cookware and bakeware, they have all kinds of things for your kitchen. I get questions about our canister set all of the time. That is Caraway as well. I also just upgraded our mixing bowls to Caraway mixing bowls. They are amazing. I've got a link below. You can check that out, but use my code MANDY2026 to save 10% off site-wide. And I do recommend starting with the cookware set. That's like your basic set that you're going to use pretty much daily. And that cookware set is already bundled together and is already discounted. Then you can use MANDY2026 on top of that to save an additional 10%. Go check out their website. They have so many beautiful kitchen items, cookware, bakeware, all non-toxic. It's so great. So let's just put, all we're gonna do for our loaded taters basically is put a little bit of cheese, and then they're gonna go back in the oven for another 5 minutes or so. So we have our cheesy hash browns here, Now to load them up with our sour cream and ranch and chive mixture, I'm just kind of spreading this out, and it's kind of melting anyway because it's touching these hot hash browns, so it's pretty easy to spread. Okay, we're going to top it with just a sprinkle of cheese. That's more just for looks. I mean, but I'm never mad at more cheese. The answer is always more cheese. And then if you have more chives, now would be a good time to add those. I used all of my chives, so I have some green onion. And then of course we cannot forget our bacon. All right, there you go. I only made 4, but you could make a whole lot of these. These would be great as an appetizer or an easy side dish for dinner, really. Look who has joined us.
I'm excited.
So these are like loaded tater skins, basically.
Yeah.
But with the hash browns.
These look delicious.
They're nice and crispy.
Oh yeah, they are crispy.
All right, tink. You can taste that ranch.
Oh man. Yeah. Man, the ranch, cheese, and bacon. That bacon flavor. So crispy. Babe, this is delicious.
Oh my gosh. Y'all.
Wow.
That is so much easier to make than the regular tater skins.
And this is good because I'm hungry.
He's been outside doing yard work. They're so crispy. Man, that is delicious.
Yeah. That's a home run right there.
Out of 10.
What?
Rank them out of 10.
Well, that one right there is a 10. I ain't got nothing else to compare it with. That's a 10.
For our next hash brown recipe, we're gonna make loaded chili cheese hash browns. I love this idea. Now feel free to use whatever chili you want to use. I know the Wendy's chili is kind of pricey, but it's really good. And they have the beans version and then they have the no beans version. I opted for the no beans for this since it was going on top of such a small patty. I just thought it would be a little more manageable. And then earlier when I was shredding up the cheese for our first recipe, I went ahead and shredded up some cheese for this recipe too. Again, just plain cheddar. We're also gonna use sour cream with this recipe as well to go on top. I've got a green onion here. I'm gonna chop this up really quickly. And this is optional, but we love some jalapeno, so I am going to include it. We're gonna slice up some jalapeno to go on this as well. So there you go, that's all we need for our chili cheese loaded hash browns. Ignore these over here because we've already finished these off. You already saw that recipe. Let's load up our chili cheese hash browns. So what you're gonna do is take your chili and top that. Try not to top too much because I don't want it spilling over the edge. It's already gonna be messy as is. So maybe a couple of spoonfuls for each one should work. Okay, now that we've done that, we're gonna put our cheese. These are our chili cheese. And lastly, before they go back into the oven, we're gonna top them with our jalapeno too. All right, these are gonna go back in the oven for about 5 minutes along with what we've already eaten. I can smell the jalapeno on these. Oh my word. These would be great as is. We're gonna add some sour cream. I did mix my sour cream with just a little bit of water. That's just gonna help me kind of put it on here a little easier. I wanna spread it all the way out so each bite kind of gets a little bit of sour cream in it. There we go. And then we've got some green onion. Gonna sprinkle that across the top. Then you could be done here, but we're gonna add just a little bit of hot sauce as well. This is our favorite hot sauce currently. So let's add that on top, just a little bit because a little of this goes a long way. It is time for the chili cheese.
That looks good.
We're about to lose one, be careful.
No.
All right, you ready?
Pinky. Wow, that's good. Oh, spicy now. With that chili and the sour cream. Wow.
We're making a mess.
That is so good.
It is good.
That's a sloppy tater right there.
It is.
I love it.
Messy. Very messy.
Man.
But worth it.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
that'll fill you
good.
up right there too. I mean, you could just eat that with a fork if you didn't want to make too big of a mess. Man, that's so good, baby.
That is good.
All right. I'd give this 11.5.
So you like this one better
I
than the
mean,
other one?
it's got a lot more stuff going on.
Okay, I like the other one better. In my opinion.
They're so different.
They are very different. I just like that ranch flavor, I think, with the bacon. That's more my speed. But these are delicious. Hey, it's time to make dinner. And we are making one more hash brown recipe. This one is going to be more of a Tex-Mex Mexican style. I'm just making this one up as I go. I've already got 8 more hash brown patties in the oven. Same deal as earlier today. 425 for 30 minutes, flipping them at about 20 minutes. Okay, we've got another jalapeno. I'm gonna do the same thing as earlier, just slice this up. I've also got part of a red onion, and I'm just going to dice part of it up. Okay, I've got a large skillet here. I'm just gonna add in a pound of ground beef, and we're gonna get that going. Now, we need some sort of cheese to go on this, obviously. And I totally forgot I had this cheese. This is a habanero jack cheese. I got it at a vendor event back at Christmas, and it says it's best by April 30th, so I need to use it. It was kind of the back of my cheese drawer, and I felt like habanero jack cheese would be really good on this. So we're gonna shred some of this. I did drain off some of the fat, but I'm gonna add in taco seasoning. You're just making taco meat like normal. That's all I'm doing. So I've got all my seasonings in there, but I'm for sure gonna add just a little bit of water. I don't want a ton of liquid because they're going on top of these, but we do need some water, so I'm gonna pour that in there, and then we'll be ready to assemble. Let's go make us some loaded Mexican hash brown patties. Ooh, before we make them, I totally meant to do this a few minutes ago and I got sidetracked. We are gonna make some guac to go on top. Now my son won't be able to eat the guac, but we'll top mine and Steven's with it. And I'm just making a really simple one. So for a very simple guac, I just mash this up. I add about half a lime worth of juice in there. And I do either garlic powder and salt or just garlic salt, which is what I'm doing today. A lot of times I'll add like diced tomatoes in, maybe some diced, I just said diced tomatoes and I pointed right here. Hi, it's been a long day. Diced onion in, maybe some diced jalapeno, but these are gonna be toppers tonight, so we're just keeping this avocado mash pretty basic. I'm gonna taste it and make sure it's good. Let me go grab our hash browns. You know, I put these on this platter, but I don't know that that was the smartest idea because it's kind of concave around the sides. So we'll see how this goes. So right on top of our hash browns, I'm gonna put our taco meat. Okay, I used almost all of the taco meat. There's like a spoonful left over here. So I did really good. All right, so right on top of that, let's put our cheese so it'll kind of melt onto this. All right, now we're just gonna top it with our toppings. So I've got some diced red onion. We've got some jalapeno, and I'm gonna wait and put the jalapeno on top of the ones that have the guac. And then I'm gonna put guac right there. Okay, and now that I've topped these with the guac, then we'll put the jalapeno on top. And then lastly, to top it all off, I'm gonna add just a little bit of taco sauce over the top. Funny how you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and nothing comes out, and then all of a sudden it all comes out. Come on, man. That looks like a big old mess, but I tell you what, it's a mess of good food, and I have a feeling we're all going to love it. Cole is eating it, and he's really happy with it, so. Looks like a hash brown monster. Look, he's got eyes. It does look kind of like a monster. He's got eyes on him. Man. That's a touchdown on there. Is it? Yeah. We got touchdown taters coming up next, but this one's a touchdown too. That is a winner. Hash brown dinner. I'm so glad. Oh. It's good. We got 2 thumbs up from Cole. This is a special day right here. I don't see how this could not be good. Right. I mean, seriously. The amount of wonderful ingredients going on here, the crunchy, crispy hash brown and an avocado. That's next level stuff. All right, good. So this could replace, like if you're doing a Taco Tuesday and you want to do something different, here you go. This is amazing, baby. I'm so glad. Golly. You make me laugh. Well, I'm going to dig in. I'm so glad you love it. You got to make that. I'll tell you what, the hash browns, I say, just make it. I love the crispy, crunchy goodness of those hash browns with this. It's delicious. It's a nice little texture change, you know. I'm sure you could air fry them and they would be fine too. I just didn't have enough room in my air fryer to air fry all of these at one time. Yeah, you gotta make it this way. Good job, babe. I am making my own version of touchdown taters. I was inspired by someone on YouTube. I will leave that YouTube short linked below so you can go watch his version. You can always make his version. I'm making something very similar, but let's get started. For starters, let's preheat the oven to 350. For our tater skins on this, we are using the hash brown patties, the frozen ones. And I'm not gonna be making this whole bag because it's just us here. Don't need that many, but I think I'll make think I'll make enough for 2 for each of us. That one's all whopper jawed. Okay, there we go. I changed my mind. We're gonna heat this bad boy to 400. Okay. Now, while that's heating up, I'm gonna get out all the other ingredients that I'm gonna be using. I've got some green onions I've already pulled out. I am using the help of pre-cooked pulled pork. We're gonna use some barbecue sauce. This is the Kinder's Honey Hot. We're also gonna use a little bit of this hickory all-purpose, I cannot talk today, barbecue rub. Got that. I think Steven got this at Ace Hardware one time. Smells good. Let's get some cheese out and then some red onion. I know we've got green onion, but I also want some red onion. And I'm gonna really finely dice the red onion. But let's chop up some of this green onion. Okay, and then I also need some of this red onion. Obviously, I don't need this whole thing, but let me cut up just a little bit of it. Okay, we've got both of those chopped up. Now let's shred up some cheese. As I was getting my cheese shredder out, my oven came up to temperature, so let's pop these in. We want to get these pretty crispy. I'm gonna put them in for probably about 10 minutes and we'll check on them. So we've got our cheese there. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this pulled pork. Let's take a look at it. I don't know that I've ever bought this. It's the Jack Daniel's pulled pork. Don't know that I've ever tried it. Oh, okay. It's already seasoned really well. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's all right. Okay, I put it here. We are gonna warm this through on top of the taters, so no worries there. But I should have known it had sauce on it. It literally says it on the package. So since there's already sauce on it, we technically don't need this. And honestly, we may not even really need this, but I'm still gonna sprinkle a little of this on there. But I'm kind of thinking of, we're getting them crispy now, then we're gonna add a layer of cheese and meat, and then throw that in and let that warm through, and then we'll top it with anything else that we wanna top it with, like our red onion and our green onion. Maybe a little more cheese on top too. Ooh, what if we did sour cream on top as well? Oh, and bacon bits. You see, I've thought this through, right? Our timer just went off. These have been in there for 10 minutes, which they need longer, but we're gonna top them and then put them back in, okay? So I'm gonna top them with a little bit of cheese first. Ooh, careful. My cheese is already melting. Okay, there we go. Let me put a little more. Okay, on top of the cheese is gonna go our pork. And if you are serving these as appetizers, then you may wanna cut these hash browns in half because they would be more of a finger food or a small appetizer if you did it that way. Okay, so we've got all of that on top. I'm gonna put a very small amount of cheese on top of the pulled pork, just so we have lots and lots of cheesiness. Okay. These are gonna go back in the oven for another 10 minutes so that we warm everything through, including the hash browns. They need to finish cooking, but we wanna warm the pork and we wanna melt the cheese. So 400 for 10 more minutes. I don't know about y'all, but I think that looks good as is. But we're gonna top it with some nice toppings and then it's gonna be time to eat. So I'm gonna go with a little bit of this hickory barbecue rub just for some extra seasoning. Okay, some bacon pieces, a little bit of red onion, a little green onion for some color. I decided to use this barbecue sauce anyway, because why not? We're just putting a little bit on top. Okay, those look fit to eat. What do you think?
I'm about to pop them in my mouth. Gimme.
Okay, we got touchdown taters.
Wow, that looks delicious.
It looks like a whole meal in and of itself. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm. What's that on the bottom? That's cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta have to.
You got to be careful with it because it's loaded down.
That's right.
It's a loaded tater.
All right,
Tink.
Man.
Stop it.
Wow.
We may need forks.
That's a touchdown with a 2-point conversion. And then an onside kick recovery. Dang.
It's delicious.
Man, that's good. Wow. That smoky barbecue flavor with the cheese and all the toppings.
Yeah.
The bacon adds a little extra smokiness to it. Man. Wow. That is super good. Man.
I thought that would be good, but I didn't know they'd be that good.
That's good.
That is such a creative way to do it, like a loaded tater skin type thing.
Yeah, that is super good.
It's a little bit messy.
So messy. You can't be
You know
scared.
what? If I had to do it over again, I'd pop these in the air fryer and not in the regular oven. That's what I would do. Because I think it would make them crispier, and so they would be a little sturdier. Now, they're very heavy because they've got a lot of stuff on them. That's why I was saying, too, maybe if you cut them in half. But either way, they're delicious.
You don't eat that?
I'm about to. Don't eat that.
I ain't playing around.
I want a fork.
Yeah, need a fork.
You want one, too? Oh, and also,
Use a spatula.
first time I've ever tried this lemon lime olipop. It's like a Sprite. It's good. Very refreshing. We like it. Man, that's good. I about got stabbed in the eye.
Better be careful.
You be careful.
Man,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna stand here and eat all this. You can leave the camera on, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna be in here eating.
So there you have it. 4 different recipes using hash brown patties in a different way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, if you're in the market for new bakeware, cookware, go check out Caraway. Just go to the link in the description box and use my code MANDY2026 and you'll get an additional 10% off of your order site-wide. I appreciate y'all being here and I'll see you next time. Bye.